Good morning, afternoon, or evening, fellow divers. Today I present to you a comprehensive guide to the assault rifle weapons category in Helldivers 2. Now, a lot of you divers out there truly adore your sweet baby eruptor, crossbow, and or purifier. Sure, I get it. They can make the game pretty darn easy with some practice. However, with the weapon customization in the game, your other, less used ballistic weapons have become more than capable. As a seasoned diver myself, sitting at nearly 1,700 hours and over 3 million XP gained through hundreds of bot, bug, and squid missions, I'm confident to say that these categories are seriously slept on most of the time. Assault rifles are incredibly good at single target suppression and damage, and when exercising proper trigger discipline, can be pretty darn accurate at hitting weak points. Anyways, that's enough yapping for me. Allow me to go ahead and break down the most effective strategies for utilizing these weapons in your own mission against the bugs. The bugs specialize in close quarters combat and are incredibly effective melee shock units. Their sheer numbers can easily overwhelm a squad if they have no idea what they're doing. The assault rifles and submachine guns and shotguns all have their pros and cons when it comes to dealing with enemies on the terminated front of the galactic war, and I'm here to run you through all the assault rifles to help you get a better feel for their use cases. Thankfully, the Ministry of Defense has been more than capable of delivering weaponry to counteract those pesky nids. The Liberator is the basic weapon given to all Helldivers when they take on their first dive. It packs a decent punch, has a sizable magazine with the ability to upgrade it, and it benefits from the rest of the weapon customization tree as well. It's reliable, and it hasn't ever let me down. It's excellent for clearing out those pesky light units like hunters, pouncers, and scavengers, and warriors as well, but it can easily struggle against large targets due to its lack of durable damage. I recommend pairing this gun with a vertical foregrip drum magazine in any sight of your choice for the best results. Similar to its light armor penetrating cousin, the basic Liberator, the Liberator Penetrator is an excellent tool for dispatching those lighter units as well. However, with its 60 damage, 20 less than the Liberator's 80, it can make enemies feel a little more like bullet sponges. However, it sort of makes up for this by having medium armor penetrating bullets. Sadly though, through some basic testing, it just isn't enough for most long-term engagements. However, the ability to take down those pesky bile spewers and hive guards is a nice upgrade from the Liberator. The fan favorite, or unfavorite, the Liberator Concussive. This slow fire and high capacity assault rifle comes with light armor penetration, along with the added bonus of shoving anything you hit back quite a few feet. It lives up to its name and concusses the hell out of the bugs. I find this gun to be most effective against the Predator strain of Terminids with their sheer numbers of fast, jumpy, and pouncy things like the Hunter and Predator Stalkers. Now, I won't touch on this one for too long, but I'm going to briefly mention the SDA-52 assault rifle. It's a Liberator with iron sights and a bigger magazine. It has a decently high fire rate, but it also comes with some more recoil and no weapon customization. I wouldn't really recommend this one, because if you already have the Killzone gear unlocked, you're probably going to be using the better weapon anyways. The Pacifier is a medium armor penetrating humane stun rifle. Yes, I know, it only does 50 ballistic damage, and that's cut down by 60% when actually shooting medium armor, fun fact. However, in situations where you're fighting 15 or 10 or 20 Predator Stalkers running you down, you will thank me later. It does an excellent job at stopping them in their tracks and holding them down for a few more seconds while you finish them off with your Senator. The golden child of the assault rifles, the Liberator Carbine. This is my personal all-time favorite assault rifle against the Terminids. It has an insanely high fire rate of 920 rounds per minute and has quick and snappy ergonomics. However, it's vastly limited by its magazine size of 45. Even with the drum magazine, you will still find yourself reloading pretty often, even in the middle of an engagement. It does incredible work mowing down packs of hunters, warriors, and scavengers, and can do some decent damage against your hive guards if you go prone, or your alpha and brood commanders. The Tenderizer. It's my second favorite assault rifle against the Terminids. This powerhouse of a gun packs an insane 105 ballistic damage, more than double that of some of the previous weapons I talked about. However, its biggest drawback is that it has light penetrating rounds. But by the way, don't let Big Meta tell you this, but it tends to be more effective if you bring something else to handle mediums, and save your light armored chaff clear weapon to something that can exceed best in that category. For example, pairing the Tenderizer with the Senator. Senator does good against hive guards. Tenderizer shreds everything else. That it is one of the highest DPS rates in the game, variable fire rate, and tons of customization options. It has nearly no recoil and is deadly accurate at almost any range. Finally, we have the guy that the Liberator Penetrator tells us not to worry about, the Adjudicator. This hefty beast of an assault rifle packs an insane damage in 95, while also boasting medium armor penetrating rounds. It's truly everything you would want for an assault rifle on the bug front. I find it to excel at taking down hive guards, alpha and brood commanders, and bio/nursing spears very quickly. However, it does only have a capacity of 30 rounds, so make those shots count. Packs some hefty recoil, so I recommend crouching while firing at full auto. Anyways, I appreciate you sticking to the end of this rather short video. It's my first real attempt at something worthwhile on this platform, so forgive me if it isn't up to par with some of the other Helldivers 2 content creators out there. I have plenty of video ideas for the future, however I don't know quite when they'll be coming out, as I'm trying to find a job right now. If you enjoyed the video and want more like this in the future, drop a like so I know. You don't have to subscribe, I'm not too worried about that. Well, that's about it from me. See you planetside.